was your reaction then to the order that coaches announced you guys were playing?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I said, it's the same mindset that you keep every time. Like I said, whether you're going with the first group, second group, whatever it may be, you just got to prepare like a starter, and that's something I've been doing since high school. And nothing changes, no matter what rotation is or where you go. But it's still another opportunity. It's exciting now to get up there and go against another team on Thursday with the Saints and get a chance to put some game type film on tape and be out there and compete and play against another team.
Do you feel like go ahead, Scott. Do you feel like you still have a chance to be the guy week one?
Yeah, I mean, all of us. I mean, you just get a chance to compete, and like I said, it's going to be nice to, go against another team now and get to a game-like atmosphere and be able to go out there and compete with guys, that you've been working with all camp and different receivers, different rotation. But at the same time, your job doesn't change. You got to go out there and execute the plays that are called and go out there and make plays, as a quarterback and get your team in the right spot.
One of the things that Hugh mentioned this morning in his statement, he used the word consistency. From that standpoint, how do you think the first week and a half or so has gone for you, and what can you do maybe to show him more of that consistency that he mentioned he was looking for?
Yeah, that's a big thing at the quarterback position. You got to do it day in and day out, and like I told you guys before, there's some ups, some downs, and everything. But you got to keep your emotions level-headed and continue to do everything the right way. And I think the biggest thing is to put things behind you. Even a good play, bad play, whatever it may be, you got to move on to the next one. But yeah, I mean that's been my mindset, is learn from mistakes or different things like that, and continue to grow as a player and as a quarterback.
Do you consider this a setback?
I mean, it's just another opportunity, and that's how. And obviously, Coach Jackson's decision, and the only way you can control things like that is how you play on the field, and that's something that I was always stuck with, was control what you can control, and that's whenever I'm out there to make the most of those opportunities and do everything you can, and even in practice, practice, preseason, and if you get opportunities in the season, you got to make the most of them.
What do you mean when you say it's another you go from first to second team? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, just being on the field, no matter what the rotation is or where you're at, you go out there and you're going to watch a game film after, you're going to critique yourself, and the coaches are going to see it, and you just got to continue to make plays when they're there and to show that you can run the team, run the offense, no matter what the rotation is.
Do you think you've improved a lot since last year?
I think I'm still learning, and that's the best part, about that position is you see some of the greats in this league that play so well as you continue to improve and continue to learn from them, watch film, and for me, that's been my mindset, is to do everything I can to make myself better as a player and continue to learn on stuff from even last year, even this camp, or different things like that. But you want to continue to improve and continue to learn and really critique yourself and be hard on yourself about, how certain things are done, even the small details.
So when you've reviewed film of the practices through, the first week plus of training camp, what are your biggest takeaways on things you got to work on or improve on to take the next step?
Yeah, I mean, just continue to work within the system and the offense, and had a turnover last week, which was something that I take very seriously, which is something that I want to eliminate. But I mean, other than that, just continue to improve, with the system and the flow when you're in there at quarterback, to be able to get things going the right way, and just continue to make plays.
You feel you've lost any confidence?
No, absolutely not. I've it's always a competition. That's why it's an open competition. You got to continue to keep playing well and doing things the right way if you want to give yourself a chance. And for me, I've always been motivated by that. And at the same time, you're competing against other guys, but you're also competing against yourself. To continue to improve as a player. But no, I'll never lose confidence. In that situation, you just got to go out there and like I said, put everything you can on film and make plays.
With everything you did this offseason, going to work with Tom House on your mechanics and putting in the work to strengthen your arm, and you did the diet early on and stuff like that, all this stuff that you really invested to prepare yourself for camp. Is there anything that the first week and a half that maybe you look at and you're maybe frustrated a little bit that you're not immediately getting the results of all that hard work?
No, I mean, it's a process. It really is, and that's one thing that I've always believed in, is that you got to put everything you have into it. And that's something that I'll still continue to do and always will do. But that's just where the work ethic comes in. I continue to do that, and but at the same time, like I said, you got to be able to put things on film and make plays, and no matter what atmosphere it is or different things. But no, I'll never let go of that. You always keep your process and continue to improve and do everything you can.